Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Sao Paulo, of course, one of the centres of football in Brazil, and the Estádio Morumbis, a mighty venue befitting that status. The action has already started, and he's got the beating of his man. Good-looking ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. That is a great pick out. Del Piero. And he welcomes it in. Tries a shot! And he's done it!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Bullet demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Bahia finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Now it's Del Piero. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. And it's Del Piero. De Bruyne charging forward, the ball at his feet. Well, it looked promising for a moment. And Hoyt! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And he's picked out the run. Now it's Messi. In with a header! It's a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So that's two now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Engages and forces him off the ball. And here's Haaland. Messi. And the ball's gone astray. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was... Oh, shooting chance! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Decent hit! That's a sharp pass.
Haaland really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Bahia are 3 down and sinking. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
It's a good spell of possession, this. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Davids.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, smashing header! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's a throw-in. Griezmann. Defending was strong and firm. Messi looking to get on the end of this. Has a shot! Keeper gets just about enough of it.
It was very much worth a try, and I've seen worse. That should tee him up nicely for his next attempt at least.
Now it's Haaland. That's a shade optimistic. Ronaldinho. Now it's Hullet. Bahia are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Pull it. And that interception was... Now the finish! Oh, taken with style! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
It's become a case of men against boys. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now, what about a counter-attack? De Bruyne. Griezmann. And the counter is on. And it's De Bruyne. And here's Messi. Del Piero. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Schneider. And it's Gullit. De Bruyne. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Nosso time está jogando bem e merece aplausos. Vamos continuar assim.
There's the start of the second half. Bahia didn't have a great first half. They need a change of fortune. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Messi. Davids cuts it out. Now it's Gullit. Well, momentarily the situation was perilous, but his alertness has saved the day.
That is superb defensive work. The one man who had to be on top of his game, and he was.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. That's an excellent interception. Del Piero. And it's Del Piero. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Schneider. Schneider will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Hits one! Goal! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Now it's Gullit. 60 minutes played. Oh, and he's through the middle. Haaland!
Substituição em campo.
Bahia with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
Camisa 11, Ronaldinho, deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 8, camisa 21, camisa 24. Teremos uma substituição.
Defending of the desperate variety. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Gullit. And now the breakaway. And that has left him in a heap. Too much on it, and that's the keepers. Well, they can break here. Rijkaard cuts out the pass. Davids. And here's Hullet. Messi. Guti. Van der Vaart. Now Salah. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Guti. Oh, that's well spotted. Schneider.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Cantona. He's Cantona! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Now it's Hullet. Can he latch on to this? And he's straight offside. Darwin. And here's Cantona. Rijkaard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Thuram with the clearance. Pirlo. And it's Guti. And he's picked out the run. And Hullet! Tar. Van der Vaart. Cantona. Van der Vaart. The ball has bounced loose now. Now it's Hullet. Davids. Great chance! He's kicked it out just.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Nunez! And that is doing no harm.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Camisa 17. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 22. Camisa 41.
Oh, there's a probing ball. That looks a good ball through. Chiesa is the guilty party there. Van der Vaart. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's gone for a throw-in. Cantona. And the finish! He's got a goal! And they are right back within touch! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Oh, they could be caught out here.
4 minutos de acréscimo.
Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Schneider. Davids. Cantona goes steaming forward. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. And Czech pulls off a sensational save. Bahia have their third corner. Punched away. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. And the referee brings it to a close. Bahia were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. There really is no noise like Sao Paulo noise, no heat like Sao Paulo heat. The game here has always been something, and boy, this truly is something. And as you can see, we've all got it! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Safe to say, he's capable of better than that. And he's there to get it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Griezmann. It's Griezmann! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. It's their second corner of the game. It's a mighty effort! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
That was lovely, that.
And here's Del Piero. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because...
He's had a hit! And again! That was superb goalkeeping!
Haaland clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Del Piero providing an outlet on that flank. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Gullit. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's plain for all to see who has settled into this game with the greater superiority. Now for a goal. Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Oh, great ball, and the shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Del Piero goes short. Now it's Del Piero. Bahia have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Gullit. He can run onto that. That's an excellent interception. Ronaldinho.
We're talking a genuinely stylish player here in Frank Rijkaard. You're not arguing with that, Jim, are you?
No, I've got to totally agree with every word you just said.
As he gets big! No, not the best of headers.
Bahia were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
That pass has been well intercepted. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Danger averted for now. And it's Griezmann. Now it's Messi. Messi powering forward here. Can he put it away? They want to be quick to recover this. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. He won't be happy with that one. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. Bahia couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Can he get away here? Ronaldinho has a look and plays it forward. They get a throw in. Good running, strong and purposeful. Del Piero. Del Piero! Now, who's going to be first to this? Played long and they could be in here. Haaland. Haaland puts his... Haaland! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Bahia have their third corner. Oh, smashing header! Decent enough try.
Gullit certainly could have and should have made more of that.
And it's Gullit. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
Could move up a gear here.
Griezmann. Haaland. That is a brilliant interception.
De Bruyne.
Closing in on chance!
Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, the work rate to win the ball back was fantastic, and it set up the opportunity. That's great effort.
So their fourth corner of the game. Up he goes! Cleared without hesitation. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And now they can spring out of defence. They're back in possession and ready to go again.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
Schneider. Gullit looking to run onto it. Davids. Messi. And there's the end of the first half. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0.
The midway point of the game.
Bahia ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Bahia are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Now it's Gullit. Now it's Gullit. He came in hard, very hard. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, good take in a good area. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then. Well, this is his opportunity to make the stage his own here.
Schneider! That is simply breathtaking!
Well, what a restart this has been. A top player striking early. The perfect fillip to push on from what was a stunning finish.
A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, half-time has been a blessing for this team. You know, what a great start to the second half.
Now it's Del Piero. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Check sends that a long way.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Crunching tackle. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's chosen to go back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here. It's almost too easy for him, this.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Haaland! Haaland! It's there! They're level in a trice!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic. Oh, that was such a smart exchange of passes, and it took so many defenders out of play in one quick movement. Wonderful goal.
Substituição em campo. Camisa
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Camisa 18.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Camisa 12. Camisa 20. Deco.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Cannavaro cuts it out. Griezmann, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Costa Curta.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Beckenbauer demonstrating his defensive quality there. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Davids proves too strong. Davids. Now it's Van Basten. Deco could try cutting inside here. Oh, well played, well played. Gullit. And it's Griezmann.
There they go, hunting again.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Now the finish!
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Substituição em campo. Camisa 6. Camisa 10. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 21. Camisa 9.
He's going to be disappointed with that.
Neymar.
Nunez.
Substituição.
Now it's Schneider. Great hit! Goal! Bayer! And the comeback is complete. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Bahia get themselves into the lead.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
He's tried one! And that could come back to haunt them.
Neymar nearly produced the perfect retort. That can only be a means to have another go.
Good spot, he's seen the run. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Oh, good ball, and this looks promising. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Costa Curta. Good read, needed to be.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Throw it. Turan. Rijkaard. Deep into stoppage time. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And no surprise, that's a booking. Schneider. So that's it, it is all over. Bahia have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. What a turnaround. Victory from the jaws of defeat. Enjoy that, Jim.
Well, I've just got to give them great credit for the way in which they've managed to turn this around. Going behind seemed to strengthen their resolve, and it's been a wholehearted reaction and an absolutely terrific win.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.